Hello, StarMunchers. Max here, back playing Horace. In the last episode, we made our way into the tower and then consequently back through time.
Above me looked quite unstable, like it was ready to come down.
And we also have a lot of rocks that we can throw. Ah. Alright, let's see how well we fare with this. So now we're in ancient Egypt, which is delightful. It's a good thing I practiced basketball.
How much this was worth, but it looked expensive.
There we go. Now, oh right, water bad. Oh, okay, we lived. Nope, we die. Come on, we got this. Okay, hold on. Oh, you move. Of course you move. Why wouldn't you? Okay. Oh. Alright, I know what I need to do. I just messed it up. As per usual. I don't think I need to carry one of those boulders with me. I think there's enough. Oh!
This seemed quite valuable.
Oh. Whoops.
Now, this was clearly worth something.
Don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Did it count? Please tell me it counted. I think it did. Yes, it did. Okay, we need to jump this. Why is it always spiders, man? Doesn't matter if it's prehistoric times or in the times of ancient Egypt.
Of the cliff, I could see everyone else being led away in heavy chains. Their extravagantly dressed capturers were only moving them in a slow march, so I followed them at a safe distance. Strangely, the men seemed to ask the professor something, who nodded in agreement. Although they clearly knew each other, the man in charge pushed the professor into a small wooden cage, along with Preston and Logan. The men then left. I was about to attempt to free my friends when one of the men returned with some tools. It was then I heard some machinery start in the distance, and the man left again. I then found out what the machinery was.
I mean, like, what? Okay, how in the world am I supposed to survive this? How? What am I doing? I mean, I'm assuming I'm supposed to fill that bucket up with rocks? Okay, that's one tick of health. Does my damage save? If my damage doesn't save, I am in trouble. Okay, I can avoid the buzzsaw. Come on. I really hope it saves my damage, because if not, this is going to be a really long time jump. Okay, now it's mad. Okay, now it's real mad. Okay, I gotta wait for it to get down lower. Ouch. There we go. Do that a dozen more times or so. Nope, not good enough. Grab that. Oh boy. I almost think the first phase was actually more difficult. He says and then immediately dies. This is why there's basketballs everywhere. Come on. Oh, boy. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a problem. Please die. Yeah, get us out of here.
Mr. Preston took a chance to do something I'm guessing he thought was brave, shouting, "Catch you later, you ancient Egyptian dickweeds."
Alright, let's see where else this takes us.
This looks right. "Stay here," whispered the professor, "just in case." "Sorry to take you on a less than excellent adventure," whispered the professor, his voice slowly weakening, "but I knew you needed to see these things. I was always worried about the military possibilities, but I'm pleased to see your consciousness software is still growing."
But who shot you? And
"Life is a state of mind." I had no idea what he meant, but he looked so happy. "Quick!" shouted Mr. Logan, "hide!" I jumped into a large cupboard with Mr. Preston, who whispered something about seeing some people on the security monitor.
it's them, it's us.
The cupboard
But like,
door was pretty
who
thick,
shot
so
him?
I couldn't really hear what was going on, but suddenly I heard Mr. Silton shout, "Run!" When Mr. Preston eventually opened the door, we saw a large glowing light, exactly like the one from the professor's time machine. It was only then that I realized that we had reappeared just before we had left. As we walked back to the train station, Mr. Silton was truly confused. All he kept saying was, "What the bloody hell happened?"
I mean, it's a fair question. I just don't have the answer. Nothing is too high for the daring of mortals. We storm heaven itself in our folly. Quintus Horatius Flaccus, the professor,
Soon
R.I.P.
we were all gathered around the dusty blackboard back at Mr. Silton's house. He was explaining what was an increasingly complicated plan. And that, ladies and gentlemen, he said, is the plan of the century.
This is kind of fun. Okay. So we're trying to get into their facility to break the mom and
Sim
the daughter
explained
out?
that Heather and her mum were in Lab 33. He said I should find them, then take them to the gate on the other side of the base. I nodded, even though I must have looked terrified. "I'll need to register these two," he continued. "Hopefully the guards won't notice I walked in with 3 robots and now only have 2. He wished me luck and reminded me it was Lab 33, but you only need to tell a robot something once.
Okay, so this is another one of the hide situations. Delightful. Okay. So we don't have the gravity shoes then, so we gotta be careful, right? Yeah, we don't have the gravity shoes. Okay, so that's a wall. Can't do that. Visitors this way. Danger. Okay. I'm just gonna hide over here. We good? Apparently we're good. So that's just to clear all the junk, I guess. Okay. Can I even go in there? Oh, why would I do that? Yeah, so these guys are not friendlies. Server room. Ooh, that's bad. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I don't think there's really anything else to this area, is there? I guess to the labs. We need a card for that, right? Oh, we do? We can? Oh, the alarm override. Okay, that's what this room is. Okay. So that's fine. Careful. So labs 31 through 33, which is where they are. Oh, they can see through there? That kind of stinks. Here, let's just hide in here for a sec. Wait for the electricity to stop flying. Okay, so we need to bypass the electricity, which I can only assume is that room up there. Yeah, the control room. Get in there quick, and then we need to hide somewhere in here. Like in here. Get in. Quickly. Is everybody chill? Everybody cool? Nobody wigging out anymore? Okay, cool. Oh, he's wigging out now. Oh, boy. Yep. You gonna get in there, buddy? Nope. Okay. All right. Get in. No one's here. Everything's chill. Everything's fine. Just the greatest stealth op in the history of stealth ops. Ya boy. Horace. And, ooh, I want the scrap. Oh, I'm greedy. Get me out of here. All right, turn that off. What the heck is up here? That's weird. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, we need to go back down, don't we? All right, let's not get caught. Why don't you walk the other way, sir? All junk cleared. What do you know about that? Okay, now, oh boy, okay. Let's just get the alarms to shut back off. Everybody chill. Electricity goes away. Hop out. They're in lab 33. Ooh boy. Okay, run. Okay, we gotta run because he's gonna turn around more than likely any minute. Yep. Okay, extra life. I will take that. Don't mind me. Just cleaning things up for the good of all. Yep. Everything's cool. You didn't see anything. You didn't see nothing. I'm secret. I'm stealth itself. I am stealth. I am speed. Like Lightning McQueen. I'm the Lightning McQueen of hiding. Oh, please just keep moving. Keep on walking, sir. Just keep doing your job. You're great at it. Whoop. And all junk cleared. Sweet. Okay. That was just for fun. So if we can go back to that one place and exchange any of the scrap for money. Too soon. Okay. Oh, cameras. Everything's fine. It's all cool. We're all good. Okay, do not get sawn in half, please. Like a third-rate magician trick. Well, the alarm's gonna go off, right? No? Okay. My legs are broke. What is this stuff over here? Why are there all these weird little side areas? Okay. 33. Where's my hiding spot? Do you guys have like a walk cycle I can exploit here? Hibbop. Okay, well, I do not know how these alarms aren't going off. Okay, security room. What's in here? Okay, that's the shutoff. Okay, I know where the security room is if I need to shut the alarm off. Okay. What's down there? Lab 32, Lab 33. I see you. Walk that way, please. Yes.
I was confronted by a severe-looking scientist who asked me where I thought I was going. I found his line of questioning interesting. Existential, almost.
This guy's gotta go. This guy's evil. That's right.
I was so stunned I couldn't speak. Are you okay? Asked Heather. Mum told Dr. Harrell he really shouldn't force a power cycle on you robots. I don't think she recognized me, but eventually I got enough strength up to speak. However, all that came out was Heather.
Aww.
As for the old lady, I don't know how, but she recognized me as soon as I walked through the door of their living quarters.
If anything happens to the mom and daughter, I'm gonna be real upset. Because clearly they're like trapped here, right?
They both smiled when I told them how everyone else had worked together to create a distraction at the base's main gates. Well, said the old lady, we've been looking for an excuse to escape. Heather, grab your things and we'll get going.
Cutscene us out, please. I mean, if the government has their hands in this, yep, this is not going to end well. Whoa, the animation. What in the world? What? I mean... I'm not going to try and dodge any of this. Okay, I got to remember that I don't have the shoes. This is going to be awful. This is going to be rough. This is going to be very difficult. Okay, hold on. Okay, don't go down all the way. Ooh, gosh. Oh, the stupid fan blades got me. Oh, great. Get me out. Oh, not another one of these. Okay, I'm assuming I'm supposed to do massive damage to the inside of this. This is ruthless. Okay. Come on. Is that my way out? Okay, just don't die. Thank goodness. Okay, no more. Okay, I gotta get their attention with the explosive, and then get it to smash down on top of the spikes, right? What's the spike thing? Okay. Alright. Fair enough. Oh. There's a crack up at the top. It's happening, slowly but surely. We gotta get him. This scientist has to go. He's a problem. Okay, why am I dying when that happens? There's not enough room on the top of this robot for me to get away from that, is there? Oh, and okay. Apparently, the fight is not nearly hard enough, so now we're doing fire. Oh boy. This is starting to be very Hollow Knight-esque in the sense that any sense of pride, of accomplishment, is just completely gone. Because even if I do beat this guy, I've had so many cracks at it, it feels a little bit cheatsy. This guy's got to be close to dying, right? Surely. Okay, yep. Okay. Oh, and the dome reappeared. Interesting. So, I guess the damage doesn't stay? I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Get that. Careful. Ah! This boss fight is killing me in every sense of the word. Oh. I think ducking down might be my best option. Okay. All right, so now that stayed, thankfully. Okay, are you dead finally? I'm begging you, please stay dead. Okay. Please tell me we can leave now. Please. How did I escape? With difficulty. How did I plan this moment? With pleasure. Alexander Dumas, Count of Monte Cristo. Chapter 10, Getting the Family Back Together.
A single bored-looking guard stood between us and the exit. All the other soldiers must have been at the main gate, either being entertained or annoyed by Mr. Silton and the others. "How do we get past him then?" whispered Heather as we crept closer. The old lady smiled. "I'll create a distraction and you two run for it," she said.
Oh no!
"No, Mum," said Heather. "If we're leaving, you're coming too." But Mr. Logan soon solved our dilemma.
By snapping yet another neck. He's done that. This is the third one.
As we quietly jogged through the exit, Mr. Silton and the others tore round the corner in the van before screeching to a halt. All the while Mr. Preston shouting and gesturing for us to get in. When things had finally quietened down, I asked Heather what was going on. "It all changed after Dad died," she said, explaining that because the professor didn't want anything to do with me, the old man's financial investors split the company into 12 divisions and began manufacturing all sorts of robots. So the old man, he was actually my creator, my maker. I suppose a more poetic man might have called him my father. Soon, the robots were sold to every country, Heather continued, saying that when a small skirmish in the Middle East turned into a global war, every country started using robotic troops. In literally less than a day, every country's robots realized that the other robots were not the problem, the humans were, and, very logically deserted, with disastrous consequences.
Yeah, so this explains how everything broke down. Oh boy. Oh, that's real bad. This music is dubious for this sequence.
It suddenly all made sense. What the professor had said, all the other robots, and why no one ever wanted to talk about the war when I was around. All of a sudden, Alice shouted for everyone to hold on. We were being followed.
Oh, we're gonna do another drive sequence? I'm sorry, who just fell out? Oh my word. Okay, well, this is bad.
I'd never really considered the idea of God, but I actually prayed that Heather was okay. We'd fallen pretty far out of the van, and I wasn't sure I'd really braced her fall. Heather greeted me with a calm smile. "I thought you'd find me easier than I'd find you, so I thought I'd stay put." I made a small shelter as quick as I could. It was soon pitch black and starting to rain, so Heather had suggested we rest. In the morning, when there would be better light, we could try to find our way home. "I don't think Dad ever imagined this would happen," said Heather with a sad look in her eye. "I mean, he would always talk about how he dreamt of a robot when he was a young boy. He and Mum was so happy when you finally turned up. I honestly think he thought robots like you could help the world, not kill millions of people." "Death is really sad," I said. It was an obvious thing to say, but Heather nodded. "When my best friend died," she continued, "I asked Mum why people had to die. She said it was to make room for new babies to be born. I don't know why, but this made me feel both happy and sad. At the same time, Mr. Preston practically fell through a bush as he said, "There you are. We've been looking for you all night." He explained that they had lost the soldiers but the van had broken down. Luckily though, it was actually only a short walk away. I must have looked sad when we got back, as the old lady sat down beside me. "What's the matter?" she asked. I told her that Heather had explained the war to me. The old lady sighed. "It's not your fault," before saying how the original idea was for the robots to be raised like children, learning and developing their own consciousness. But when the old man died and I was shut down, my consciousness was taken, hacked, and copied to every other robot, to bypass the growing up stage. Heather explained that every robot had a tiny bit of my memories, of the old man, the house, of everything. So when the war broke out, hundreds of unstable robots kept arriving at the house. "I think it was like some kind of pilgrimage for them," said the old lady.
Interesting.
"That's why we created a scrambling signal. It only works within a few hundred miles, but turns any unlicensed or illegal robots close enough into mindless zombies. That's another reason we were surprised to see you." Heather explained how most of the planet had been taken over by robots. She said they were looking for more people, but it wasn't looking good. They had received a radio signal from Japan. There was a few thousand people who survived there. "Lord knows how," said the old lady. "Their robots outnumbered people 50-1 by the time the war broke out." Heather said how she had been writing a virus that would shut any robot down. "I'm not really a great coder," she said. "Mom was trying to work out a way to boost the scrambling signal, but now you're here I've got an idea." The old lady smiled and slowly nodded. "We should be able to clone your personality and broadcast your consciousness to all the other robots."
Whoa.
Heather smiled. "We'll make them all nice."
Interesting plan.
"Robot," interrupted Mr. Silton. "We're nearly done, but we're all starving. See if you can catch us one of them rabbits."
Okay, as much as I would like to catch a rabbit for them, I think I'm going to call the episode there. This is very interesting. I've never seen him do that before. Sans all of the somewhat frustrating elements of the game, just like the difficulty and like the restarting certain portions, I really am enjoying this game. So if at any point I give the impression that I'm not, or I'm getting frustrated with the game, please ignore that. I get frustrated with any game that I'm bad at. But I really am enjoying like the story and the gameplay. They're always changing it up, and I do appreciate that, because if it were frustrating and it was the same, it was just consistently frustrating, then it would be a pain to play. But as it stands, if there's a part of the game that you're not particularly fond of, just wait a little bit and it'll change to something else, so it's fine in that sense. And I really am enjoying it so far. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.